In a bold move that has left fans buzzing, Jake Paul has announced his next opponent, Andrew Tate, the controversial kickboxing champion and internet provocateur. Known for his brash persona and high-profile controversies, Tate is no ordinary opponent for Paul, who has made a career out of facing retired athletes and YouTubers. This time, however, the stakes are higher and the implications are serious. Jake Paul, brimming with confidence, declared, "I'm feeling so sharp right now. I brought in a new team, new strength and conditioning coaches, and new nutritionists. This is the best out of me." But beneath his bravado lies the reality that he may be biting off more than he can chew. The matchup against Tate isn't just another spectacle. It's a genuine test of skill, and many fans believe Paul is in over his head. Critics have pointed out that this fight feels more like a desperate attempt for relevance rather than a legitimate athletic challenge. Andrew Tate, a four-time kickboxing world champion, has extensive combat experience that Paul has yet to face. While Jake has made headlines for his antics and personality, Tate's focus is on making a statement and proving his mettle in the ring. "This isn't about stage hype or Instagram personas," Tate has said. "I'm here to shut Jake up for good." With the pressure mounting, Paul must now dedicate himself fully to a rigorous training camp. The days of one-pad session and social media bragging are over. He will need to commit to serious training if he hopes to stand a chance against Tate. The stakes are not just about boxing. They involve Paul's ego and reputation. Jake has been accused of cherry-picking his opponents, and many believe this matchup is no different. Andrew Tate's current legal troubles, having spent months under house arrest, might seem like an advantage for Paul, but Tate's confidence remains unshaken. Even from his Romanian mansion, he asserts, "I could beat Jake with just 6 months of training." This bold claim adds another layer of intrigue to the fight, as it raises questions about Paul's actual ability in the ring. Paul's history of facing opponents who are either retired or out of their prime is well documented. His 7-1 record includes wins against fighters like Anderson Silva and Tyron Woodley, both of whom were well past their prime. Now, facing Tate, someone who has been actively competing and training for years, could expose the limitations of Paul's boxing skills. The financial implications of this fight are also significant. Projections suggest it could draw 1.5 million pay-per-view buys, generating around $90 million in revenue. However, the question remains, how many of Paul's followers are genuinely interested in his boxing career rather than the drama that surrounds it? Tate's fan base is known for its fierce loyalty, potentially overshadowing Paul's followers who often engage more in memes than in serious support for his matches. Jake's approach to promoting this fight has been criticized as exploitative and gimmicky. His training videos often resemble influencer content rather than serious athletic preparation, making it difficult for fans to take him seriously. Meanwhile, Tate has been vocal about his training plans, claiming he'll head to the mountains of Bosnia to prepare diligently. The contrast between their training narratives highlights the different levels of commitment each fighter brings to the table. As anticipation builds, the question of whether this fight will actually happen lingers in the air. Jake has a history of hyping up fights only for negotiations to fall apart. Whether it was KSI, Tommy Fury, or now Andrew Tate, fans have been left disappointed too often. This trend raises suspicions about the authenticity of this latest matchup. Moreover, Tate has openly invited Paul for a sparring session, suggesting that it could be lucrative, even if the footage never sees the light of day. Jake's silence on this offer could indicate a fear of exposing his weaknesses. His entire career has been built on a carefully curated image, and a sparring session with Tate could shatter that illusion. In conclusion, while Jake Paul may be reveling in the spotlight and the hype surrounding his upcoming bout with Andrew Tate, the reality of the situation is complex. This fight isn't just another promotional stunt. It's a genuine challenge that could redefine both fighters' careers. As the date approaches, fans are left wondering, will Jake Paul rise to the occasion, or will he become just another footnote in Andrew Tate's storied career? The boxing world watches closely, eager to see how this showdown unfolds.